Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, for your eyeballs, we have one here from Corgi in 1/72nd scale diecast. We've got ourselves a Hawker Hart here, and it is from 600 City of London Squadron, which was a Royal Auxiliary Air Force squadron that was originally formed in 1925. Now, the Hawker Hart is a two-seat light bomber, first entering RAF service in 1930, with 962 of those built in the UK and the remaining under licence in Sweden. Now, although obsolete by the outbreak of World War II, they did see action at the start of the war until declared, obviously, obsolete in 1943 and withdrawn from frontline service. Now, 600 Squadron would receive their Harts in 1935 and then would change to the Hawker Demon in 1937. By World War II's beginning, they would be flying Bristol Blenheims. Now, this particular aircraft would be sent off to the Southern Rhodesian Air Force for use in training and Army cooperative roles. Now, 600 Squadron is still active today, recruiting reservists who may have an interest in supporting the RAF with their spare time. Now, let us get this open and check it out. Now, as you can see, it's sitting in there nice and pretty. It does come with a little collector card, of course, so if you are into those sort of things, this, I think, is a little bit of an older one. There is 2,000 of these made, so if you do like what you are looking at, you should be hopefully able to score one for yourself. Now, these sort of won't be everyone's kind of deal because, you know, it's a Hawker Hart. It's not a Spitfire or a Hurricane or anything glamorous like that. But I reckon this does look like a really cool looking model. It's done really well, I think, by Corgi. We won't know for sure until we start pulling it out and checking it out. So it does have a different type of stand. It has a little sort of cradle which you can move around and, of course, put it together. Very straightforward. It is all plastic, so the whole lot's plastic. Move that out of the way. This will be a pretty straightforward model. We don't have to muck around with any landing gear or anything like that. We just got to try and get it out. Now, this is brand new, but obviously an older one, so let us see if we can pop this out some way without... come on, there we go, beautiful. All right, we'll move that out of the way, and we'll have a little look. Man, this does look pretty cool. The propeller spins really nicely. It does have some nice wire bracing there. It does look very tidy. We will zoom in a fraction so we can see some of these details really well. So, as you can see, the exhaust is really nice. It's got a little bomb load on there as well. As I said, this is a light bomber. So it's got some crew members in there, which look really nicely done as well. That rigging looks awesome. It does look really nice. It does have some nice coloration on the top. In the predominantly silver of the aircraft, it's got this nice red and white throughout. It does have some really cool detail on the back there, which you can sort of see. Some rigging on the back there. Oh, that looks pretty awesome. Oh, look, the build is very nice. I think it comes up really, really well. But it's going to come down to if this is your kind of thing. Let's have a little look underneath properly. The details underneath here are really well done as well. Yeah, that looks pretty awesome. So all you got to do is, well, you know, if you want to chuck it on the deck, bang, that's job done for on the deck. And of course, if you do want to chuck it on the stand, it should be as easy it should be as easy as as that. Oh, jeez, as easy as that. It can be a little bit awkward to put on, actually, but that does sort of sit on there. It's got little rubber ends on the end of the stand, so you don't have to worry about the paint rubbing or anything, which is pretty cool. And then that is job done on the stand. And this is your little Hart set up beautifully, and I reckon it does look pretty cool. Definitely, if you like your little biplanes, of course. I suppose what we'll do is we'll chuck this on the scales as well. Let's have a little look at that. We'll get the old scales here. Pull this off the stand if it wants to come off now. And move these into position. and let us have a little look. Now we'll put the model on like so, and it's just tipping over the 100 grams. So we've got 106 grams here, so it's not exactly the hugest of models, but it is a cool little biplane, of course. They are not the hugest aircraft out there, but I reckon Corgi has done a really good job on these. They come up really nicely. So as per usual, I will take some photos of this and throw them on at the end of the video, and you can check this out without my sausage fingers. Sausage finger test. As you can see, look at how big my hands are compared to this little model. It is quite small, but it does look fantastic. All right, everyone, I'll finish up by saying, hey, if you enjoyed that, don't forget some of those my way, and always feel free to subscribe to the channel. All right, thank you once again for dropping past to check out another one of our videos. I hope you enjoyed this beautiful little Hawker Hart today. Thanks so much for watching. You all have an awesome rest of your day. Cheers, everyone.